What's going on, moviegoers? So if you're new to my channel and you like movies and nerd stuff, then make sure to hit that subscribe button and enjoy the show, you guys.
Action. What's going on, moviegoers, movie lovers, and movie fanatics? So, Chris Hemsworth, his contract is finally over with Marvel Studios. Now, he's been in multiple films. Thor 1, Thor the Dark World, Thor Ragnarok, Avengers Age of Ultron, Avengers Infinity War, and Avengers 4, the Untitled film. Now, it's crazy to see, you know, these characters that we beloved so much in these contracts end, and you really don't know if these characters are going to come back to reprise the roles or if they really want to. You know, because it is like a lifetime commitment. I mean, look at Robert Downey Jr. He's been doing this since 2008. And I feel like after Avengers 4, that's the last time we'll see him. I feel like, you know, he always said he wanted to go out with a sense of not feeling embarrassed with the character. So it's just crazy to see, you know, that Chris Hemsworth, his contract is finally over, you know, and I'm curious to see if he's interested in any other films coming up, because I know he really felt rejuvenated after Thor Ragnarok. That film really was like the rebirth of Thor, because he said at times he was getting bored with the character, and I don't blame him, because Thor and Thor the Dark World weren't good films. I mean, they're entertaining, they were cool moments, but they weren't good films. They were cool, but you know, I'm really thankful for Taika Waititi, man, and really giving us a rebirth of this character, because Thor desperately needed this, and I'm happy to see, you know, Thor Ragnarok really succeed, because I loved Thor Ragnarok. That movie was top movie of 2017 for me. Absolutely loved it. But I'm gonna read you some of the stuff that Chris Hemsworth had to say about the character. Two or three films ago, I was like, okay, a couple more. I was enjoying it, but I was like, I felt a little restricted. See? And after the last experience with Taika Waititi, the director of Thor Ragnarok, and actually these last two Avengers, I felt like we've reinvented the character a number of times. Even in these next two, he evolves again. Okay. And you don't get that opportunity often in a franchise, Hemsworth said. So I definitely feel renewed in a sense of excitement, enthusiasm, and more so than ever, I think so. And if I had the opportunity to do it again, I'd love to. I also think there's an appetite for it now, or there's a far greater range of possibilities of where he can go now, what he can do, just because we've kind of broken that mold. And it's very true. The last time we saw Thor, the end of Thor Ragnarok, Asgard was completely destroyed, like Odin said. Asgard is not a place, it's the people. So they're headed to Earth, Norway, to rebuild and start their own Asgard there. But at the end of that post-credit scene, you know, Thanos, shit rises up, and we don't know what happens. Well, we know what happens, but we don't know what happens. But yeah, man, it looks like he wants to do some more films, it sounds like, and I don't blame him. I mean, Marvel's a cash cow, and it looks like he's really enjoying himself right now, especially with Thor Ragnarok, he said, and these last two Avengers films that are coming out in the next 2 years. So there's that sense of excitement again that he feels for the character. So I'm happy to hear Chris Hemsworth say that, because I love Chris Hemsworth. Hugh Jackman is Wolverine. Robert Downey Jr. is Iron Man. Chris Hemsworth is Thor. That's our Thor. Like, I can't see anybody else playing that role. Like, Chris Hemsworth is Thor. But I'm excited, man. I hope he comes back. I know Taika did say he wanted to do a sequel to Thor Ragnarok, but I was like, that's not really a sequel, because Thor Ragnarok's like the third out of the, you know, the Thor franchise. But I am so down to see another Thor movie. I mean, as long as Taika's directing it and they have a great vision for it and they give us the action and comedy that we saw, I am all with it. I loved it. But yeah, man, Chris Hemsworth, man, I just want to say thank you so much for, you know, portraying Thor and for 7 years. I mean, the hard work, you getting in shape. I know you had to like gain all the muscle, then lose the muscle for some film. You have to get really skinny, then put it back on for Avengers. So this guy really dedicated, you know, 7 years to this role, and I really appreciate that. And I really appreciate all the MCU stars behind the camera and on camera for, you know, the hard work they definitely put in, because I love the MCU. I'm a big Marvel fan, you guys already know. And I really appreciate everybody who works on these films. I really do. But yeah, man, post your comments down below, you guys. Let me know what you guys think about Chris Hemsworth's contract finally coming to an end. And would you like to see him come back to replace Thor? I would love that. I need Thor back. He's my Thor. Alright, you guys, but post your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think. Alright, you guys, thank you for watching my video. I'm out. Peace.
We out.